Hello guys, this is Sayyid Muhammad Ahmed Hashmi and today we are going to talk about formation of identity and religion as a source of identity. So before starting up this video, we need to have the idea of identity, that what is identity. Look, I am a boy, so this is what we call the identification. When a person is a kid, he or she does not know about anything, but no doubt that they are getting data from their environment, they are hearing the things all the time, but they are not able to process them in an intelligent way. As they grow up, they enter into the age of adolescence, for example, that is the age of 10 to 21 years old. This is what we call the age of adolescence. In this age, a person tries to come up with a lot of questions because the body is changing. Somebody is becoming a male, the other is female. In this way, they do have a lot of questions in their minds. They are living in a particular society, they are interacting with the people, they are looking at the sky, they are watching movies, they are interacting with the people in the society. So they do have lot of questions, not even about their own bodies, but about the religion, about the culture, about the norms, the values, all those boundaries within which they have to spend their all lives. So in this way, they are in a process of having a specific identity. They are going to have certain responsibilities, they are going to serve somebody. So in this way, there is a process of formation of identity, and they are, because totally unaware of all this process, so they are confused. No doubt this is the stage wise crisis. This is the stage where, if we better say that this is the stage wise crisis, it is not wrong, because when they were kids, they do not have any kind of responsibility, or the other people are taking them very light, they don't have specific rights. But now they have to serve the society, they need to live among the other people of the community. So they need to be a fruitful and positive part of that particular community. So they need to have an identity. This is the, as I told, that this is the specific era of their lifespan. This is the basic lifespan in which they are going to have an identity. Okay, when the person is going to have this kind of crisis of identity, that what they are going to be, there are different sources within which they have to identify themselves. They need, for example, they need to talk to their parents. If they do have a distance with their parents, they go to their friends, the people in the society, on them they do have specific trust. So they used to discuss all these questions with them, that how the body is changing step by step, how they are getting certain rules, certain, they are going to have certain genders. In this way, they do have a number of observations. They discuss these things with their close friends, with their family members, if they are close to them. So the point is that this is the process of getting identity. If they are not getting the answers of all these questions, they are having the confused identity. They do not, if they do not having the specific answer which will make them satisfied, they are having the confused identity. On the other hand, if they got their answers, they do observation, they go to the trustworthy people, they go to the authentic sources, and they got these answers. In this way, they get a stable identity. So this is the process of getting identity of, and this is with everybody. I'm not specifically talking about the English people or the Asian people or the people in Nepal, but I'm talking generally about the human being, that how do we get identification. Okay, identification confusion extends into adulthood. Exactly, when they are not going to get the answers, they are getting mature, and finally when they cross their ages of 21st year old, they enter into the phase of adulthood. So all these questions which were not answered satisfactory, now they are having all these questions and entering into the age of adulthood, where they are again confused, they do not have specific personality, their ideas, beliefs are vague, they do not have any trustworthy persons around them with which they would try to communicate, or they would get the idea that how the world is changing, how the world is working. So all these things come into the domain of confused identity. Okay, identity formation into two dimensions. The first is exploration and the second is commitment. Okay, look at it. First, for example, I do have a pencil. First I need to come up with the idea that what are the materials with which this pencil is made of, and what are the roles of these kind of tools. First I need to explore these things, then I need to act in a particular way. If you are not going to get the answers which will make you satisfy, how would you be able to work accordingly? How are you going to perform your roles in community? It means that first you need to explore, then you need to commit yourself to specific goals. Like those goals can be the religious goals, those goals and roles can be the roles in particular society, those roles can be the part of your life or whole of the life. You are going to have a purpose of living on this planet. In this way you do have two things. The first is exploration, that you need to observe. Allah has given you five senses to observe the things around you. First you need to explore, then you need to commit yourself to a particular task or to a particular purpose. Okay, so four categories we do have of one's identification. The first is diffusion. Okay, the first is diffusion, in which the participant, the person, is low in exploration and commitment. If somebody is not having the particular work to do, they do not have particular answers of their questions, how do they be able to perform specific tasks which they would be given in the society? So this is what we call diffusion. These kind of people are very confused. They do not know that how to do and what to do. They do not know their specific role in the society. Okay, the next one is foreclosure. Foreclosure is the kind of person who are low in exploration but high in commitment. Okay, they can do things, but they learn things with their experience. Because they are unable to explore things, they are not interested in getting answers. They are not much confident to ask those questions from their fellows, from their parents, from their friends. In this way they are having low in exploration, means they are not clear up with the concepts, they are not clear up with their beliefs, they are not clear with all the things which are going on in the community, in the society, in the world. But they are committed person, they are affirmed to their goals. They do have potentials to do things, they do have power to do things, but because they are low in exploration, so in this way they are not the whole. They they are weaker in certain senses. In this way they may be not the part of fruitful part and the productive part of that particular society. So they need to have these two skills at the same moment. They need to explore at one point, and then they need to act according. The next one is moratorium, which are high in exploration but low in commitment. Okay, they do have specific beliefs, they are clear up with so many things, but again they are low in doing things. Maybe they are weak physically and they cannot do things accordingly, or they do have certain body problems. Even they do not have body problems, they do have specific behaviors, that they are not a good actor, they are not the good person in practical life, but they do have specific beliefs and clear their opinion, and they are very clear up in their ideas. The next one, the last one, that is called the achievement. The people who do have this kind of identification, achievement, they are very high in exploration and they are very good in commitment. They are supposed to do any task, and they do the things on the right times because they are committed person, they are affirmed person, they do have will to do that particular task. So these were the four categories of one's identification which we have to face while we are growing up. Then comes yes, religion and identity, because this is the basic part of today's video, that how the religion gives us the identity. Okay, Piaget's point of view about cognitive development. Yes, Piaget says that if the person is a good observer, a person is a good explorer, and he or she can explore the beliefs in a better way, that particular person may have the strong concept about the religion. Those person could be the productive part of their society. Those person may have the a good mental health as well. So this is the concept of Piaget's view of cognitive development about the identity with the help of religion, that we need to observe things. So the role of religiosity as the social group of history, exactly, when a person is living in a society, he or she getting the stories of their from their parents, of their fathers and grandfathers. They are coming up with their beliefs, that how they acted in particular situation, what were their beliefs, how. So this is what we call customs, so we also follow them. In this way we become the part of a social group history. What is the benefit of this? This gives us a sense of belongingness, that we belong to this particular religious group, we belong to this particular ethnic group. This gives us security, the sense of belongingness. This gives us a particular confidence that we are the part of this particular society, and they would help us when we would be in need of some kind of help. Moderately positive association between religion and mental health, exactly like the Piaget's view, that if a person is in his good concepts about religions and beliefs, his mental health would be good. So this is the concept, again the concept of Piaget's view about cognitive development. Then comes the religion appears to provide adolescent with an ideological institution, exactly. So what the religion does, religion gives you the way of spending life, religion gives you the way of living in society, that how we need to act to the people in society, how we need to greet the other person, how we need to communicate with the participants in the society, and how to act accordingly in specific situations, how we are going to fulfill our desires remaining in particular boundaries. The way we act, the way we talk, the way we walk, this is all about getting into particular religion. So religion gives you, definitely it gives you the ideological institution, and you can get a lot by studying religion. Then comes religious and non-religious adolescent, exactly. So the point here is that the people who are religious, okay, they are very much clear in their beliefs. On the other hand, the people who are not religious, they are not committed people. The people who do have clear beliefs, because they do have some purpose in their life. If they are associated to particular religion, it means that they are associated to the teachings of particular religion. So they do have purpose of their life, they do have some clear goal to do. On the other hand, the people who are not religious and who are non-believers, they are not much powerful in committing, they are not much powerful in having certain goals or commitment with their goal. So this is the difference between religious, and it means that religion gives you identity, religion gives you a purpose to spend your life, okay. Then comes positive outcomes of religious involvement. Yes, what are the positive outcomes? That if I am having certain kind of task to do, okay, I do have hope. Religion gives you hope, religion gives you will, religion gives you a purpose, religion gives you determination, religion gives you commitment, religion gives you faithfulness, religion gives you fidelity. It means that all these things, this is the part of your religion. All these things which I talked about are the part of your religion. So this is the positive outcome of your association with your religion. On the other hand, the negative outcomes are what? Sometimes we got failed. What do? I'm not certainly talking about any particular person, but the people, they do have anger upon their gods. The people, they are in a position of dismay, okay, because their hopes are not fulfilled. So this comes up with the kind of stress, with the kind of fatigue, mental fatigue, and the kind of restlessness, because they are not going to get their goals in the way like they were thinking about, they were talking about. So these are the negative outcomes to associate with the particular religion. Okay, religion can have a dual impact, exactly as we talked about. It can be positive, and maximum it is positive. And on the other hand, if we are getting failed, we need to be hopeful. If we are getting failed, we need to be determined again, and one day we will get our commitment. But still there are negative outcomes, which we studied about. Then come religion serves as an orientation to life, that is the extrinsic and intrinsic. Religion serves an orientation to life, exactly. It gives us the clear way, it gives us the particular way, it gives us the chance to live, it gives us the a purpose to do something in our lives. But if we are taking religion to get the material benefit from the society, and we are having a costume of religion, but inwardly we are not having all these beliefs, we are not trusting on all these beliefs, it means that materialistically we are using religion. On the other hand, if a person is having specific beliefs, specific ideas clear up in their ideology, they are related to religion on the orientation of intrinsically. Okay, the people who are intrinsically associated to a religion, they are more determined, they are not more promised people. On the other hand, the people who are just showing up that they are the part of particular religion to get some a monetarily benefit or some materialistic benefit, so they are less in their determination, they are less in fulfilling the task which they are given. Okay, so this was all about the identity formation and to association, your association with a particular religions. In this way we came to know that religion gives you particular identity. So if you really like my video, you need to subscribe my channel, like and share my videos. Thank you so very much for watching.